Hey everybody, it's Josh from Written Out Loud, and today we are officially launching the first ever Written Out Loud Storytelling Challenge. Now, why are we doing this? Are there not enough challenges in the world? There may very well be. However, we believe in the power and the value of telling stories out loud for you and for your kids. We really mean it. It takes courage to do it. It really, really does. But when you can do it, when you can tell your story out loud from beginning to end, and get other people to forget that they're alive while you're telling it, you will make the world a better place. So, beginning today, and I'm gonna tell you a sample story right now, a very simple one. I wanna hear your best story. That can be like a great first date or the day that you fell in love. It can be the most humiliating thing that happened to you when you were in elementary school, and a great story that your uncle told. Anywhere in your life that has produced an amazing story, all you have to do is tell your story into the lens of your camera and you could win $1,000. We are giving away $1,000 cash, or you can use that $1,000 for 2 free registrations to our summer camp, our Written Out Loud summer camp for your child and maybe a friend. And the third thing you could do with the $1,000 if you want is we can make an animated movie out of your story after you tell it out loud. But it starts with you telling your story out loud, which I will proceed to demonstrate for you now. Okay, so this story is about the most legendary teacher that we had in high school, Mr. Rothschild. He was revered as the teacher that you did not mess with, and here's why. A few years back, he had basically a group of 4 no-good kids in his junior year U.S. history class. So they were all 16 years old. And Mr. Rothschild assigned the entire class a big test on Monday. But these 4 no-good kids had access to a ski house the weekend before. So off they go. They've got a car. They've got a free empty ski house. They kind of make lip service to each other about finding some time during the weekend to study for their big U.S. history test. But sure enough, they don't study a lick. And now it's coming up on the end of day on Sunday. They have a long drive ahead of them. They have not studied one bit. And it's a big test. And so they're like, what are we going to do, guys? And one of them comes up with an idea. Now, remember, this is before cell phones and before the internet. And one of them says, we're going to pretend that we got a flat tire. We were driving home on Sunday night and we blew a tire. We had to scramble and stay in a motel, and we didn't end up getting home until late in the day on Monday. We'll sell this lie to our parents, and we'll sell this lie to Mr. Rothschild. So they do it. They call their parents. They say we got a flat tire. They spend the night in the motel, but then they spend all day Monday studying. They get home at the end of day on Monday. They go in for school the next day. They see Rothschild. They say, hey, so sorry, flat tire. He says, no problem. Just come in after school on Tuesday. You'll take a makeup test. Easy peasy. So they do. At the end of the day on Tuesday, they walk into Mr. Rothschild's class, and Mr. Rothschild says, okay, you're going to sit in that corner. 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 They all sit in their respective corners. Mr. Rothschild says, everyone take out a piece of paper, just one piece of paper. He says, this test has one question. Which tire? And that's it. That's how you tell a story. Anything from your life will do. The best story that you can think of, look into the lens of your camera, email it in to communications@writtenoutloud.org, or just post it on the Written Out Loud Facebook page, Instagram page, what have you. Find a way to get us your best story. We'll feature it on our website, and you could win $1,000. Thanks for participating. Believe it or not, you will be making the world a better place. I hereby challenge the following 8 storytellers to submit their stories. You have exactly 5 days upon hearing the sound of my voice. You know who you are, but I will list your names for clarity. Stephen Astis, Dan Brown, Randall DeVere, Adam Flisser, Peter November, Frank Nussbaum, Greg Schmolka, and Rick Zednick of Brussels, Belgium. You have 5 days to record and submit your story to the Written Out Loud Storytelling Challenge. Let's hear it, boys. Everyone else, you're next.